Neither of them.
How dare you?
Okay, well, start with some notes here. Season high 50 points in the paint. Largest rebounding margin, plus 24. 2 freshman double-doubles. We're going to see if that's ever happened before. First freshman to have a double-double since Jalen Sherrod in 2019.
Oh, nice.
And first 2 double-doubles since 2023.
Okay.
And open it up, Coach.
Yeah. I am so proud of our team. Like, man, a lot of teams are going through it this time of the year, but we are really going through it. Like, a lot of injuries, unexpected things. We've talked a lot about you just got to do a little bit more, and I think there were several people that did a lot bit more tonight, including these 2 who were absolutely incredible. I'm sure there's a lot of career highs in the box score, which is really exciting. But just overall fantastic team effort and team win. I'm just beyond proud of this group.
Coach, we talked about the freshmen, the way they finished the Utah game. You were so proud of them. But if you would have known there was going to be 2 freshmen with double-doubles and 1 would not be Tabitha, would you have been a little surprised?
Yeah, I mean, I just think we talk a lot about just staying ready and being ready and, with all the injuries and stuff, just go in and play hard. Like, just give your best effort and things like that. And I think some of these stats are effort. Like, Grace is a great offensive rebounder. We know that. She has a nose for the ball. But to come in and have 5 offensive rebounds against a really athletic team, a lot of that is skill. A lot of that is also effort. So, yes, I'm really, really proud of the freshmen.
Aaron could have been in here. AJ could have been in here as well.
Yeah.
Why do you think the youth stepped up so much tonight?
I just think they're getting better and better and better. And sometimes your opportunity comes early, sometimes your opportunity comes middle, sometimes your opportunity comes late. And this freshman class, maybe above any freshman class we've ever had, has just really stayed ready. Like doesn't pout, they don't get mopey when they don't, they just are locked in. And when they come in, they play hard and they do their job. And I think that's the sign of a very mature group. And they've just been incredible.
Both girls. Do both of you look at this as this was an opportunity for you personally, but also as a team to step up and say, all right, there's people out, but this is my chance?
Right. I mean, I think it's been a big thing with a lot of people getting out. I mean, Jade, we just found out that she wasn't playing today, and I think we all know that we have to step up, and Matt always says, just give a little bit more. And I think we've really been living and dying by that recently, and I think today we really did shine with that, so.
Yeah, I agree. I don't really have anything to add.
Ditto.
Coach, going back to the freshmen, right? You had 3 freshmen in double digits. How does that make you, how great is that with all these players out, and how does that make you excited for the future of this program?
Just, really, really excited. And it was freshmen and sophomores. Kennedy had 18 points. She's a redshirt freshman, but still. We can call her a freshman, 18 points, 5 assists, no turnovers. AJ's just a sophomore in college. She had 20 and 3, and obviously the Grace and Aaron with the double-doubles. And I'm just really proud of them because that's not always easy to do, to stay ready and to be that effective and that sort of unflappable, and just come in and do what they did.
With 50 points in the paint, was that kind of a point of emphasis today with Houston only having 6 players?
Yeah, definitely. And I said to the Houston coach after the game, that team is very impressive, to do what they're doing. They've had 6 players for a long time now this season, and their kids play really hard. They have great attitudes. They're smiling. They're competing. I don't know any of those kids, but I'm proud, that they're a Big 12 member and that they compete the way they do. But definitely for us, we knew that it would be an advantage, with 6 players eligible for them to play tonight. And the elevation is always a huge factor when you're limited on numbers. So we wanted to transition. We wanted to get the ball inside.
Coach, how would you address this team performance over the course of the whole season, dealing with injuries and the freshmen showing out? You guys feel like you're playing your best basketball so far?
I don't know. You're always wanting to play your best basketball towards the end of the season, and I don't know that we'll ever play our best until we have everyone healthy and ready to contribute on one night, which I don't even know if we've really done much this year. But I think when you have players like this that will step up when they are needed, I think it's a great sign for where we're going in our future.
even as good as the young players were, it seemed like some of those veterans set the tone early, kind of settled you down, like getting a couple shots. And,
yeah.
I know they didn't put up the same numbers as the freshmen, but how important were those veterans to kind of maybe set the tone early and get things rolling?
Oh, sure. I mean, every single player is vitally important, at this point of the season, even the ones that are injured and not playing. Frida continues to lead this team from the sideline in a boot, and I told Jade tonight and Sarah tonight, like, you guys got to be responsible for the bench energy. Like, you guys got to own it, and they did a great job, helping communicate and keeping the bench up and things like that. So top to bottom, everyone is really contributing in whatever way they can.
Kennedy, for you, I mean, you're out for a little bit. You've been kind of easing back in and playing well, but how big was tonight for you, confidence-wise, to be able to put up some points like that and run the offense like you did all night?
I mean, it was good. We all pushed the ball really well, so it was good to just see us like a whole, and I like to play fast, so it was more comfortable for me to play today.
Yeah, Coach, kind of going back to the freshmen, right? How do I phrase this? Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm scratch that. So, sorry. This is a way different off topic.
Okay.
So this week, the Department of Education, they revised the guidance that Title IX would apply to the athlete compensation. So it would apply to athlete compensation. So how do you kind of think that will affect sports?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Sorry, I can't. I mean, we're down to 8 players, and we have great opponents coming in. I'm not on social media. I'm not reading the news. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about.
I appreciate it.
Grace, I did want to ask you about, your game tonight, just being able to put up the numbers you did, the rebounding without Sarah, without Jade. How much did you take it upon yourself to say, I've got to do that part at least?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, what really helps me get going in a game is kind of focusing on the little things, and that for me is rebounding, and that's a lot with effort. So I think that was like a huge point of emphasis for me tonight, and it kind of just helps me get into the flow of the game. So, yeah, I mean, I think that was really important.
I want to ask you, but also, Coach, with Aaron playing like this, and we haven't seen that this year. I know Tabitha was telling me the other night she was really proud of Aaron getting in there, but doing what she did tonight. I mean, have you seen that from her?
I mean, she gives her all in practice. Like, she's the hardest worker I've ever seen. So I think I've been really proud of her. I mean, the way that she just perseveres and sticks with it throughout the whole season. And she was prepared when she got in the game, and it was really fun to watch. It was fun to be a part of. So it's good.
Yeah, same. I mean, it was cool because that fire that we saw, like the celebrating and the threes, and like, that's one thing that we loved about Erin when we were recruiting her. And I said to her after the game, no one here has seen that before. Like, I've seen it. That's a part of what we loved about her when we signed her. But it was cool for her to be able to have that type of experience that allowed her, to celebrate the way she did.
I also want to ask about AJ because, she's had, a tough go recently and, injury and things like that.
Yeah.
How big was this confidence-wise for her to be able
Huge.
to, put a lot of buckets in there?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's a huge confidence boost. And just, she did a great job. There was a lot of mismatches, because of the numbers. So I thought she did a really great job of getting great post position against some of those mismatches, kept it pretty simple, and just was really effective. I mean, her percentage, 10 for 15, is very efficient. And then also, 3 offensive rebounds, and did a lot of good things tonight.
I mean, with your leading scorer, your 2 leading scorers out, your assist leader, your rebound leader, how did you guys kind of adjust having those players out tonight?
Just exactly what we did tonight. Like, everyone just stayed very ready and came in, and nobody tried to be Frida or be Jade. Like, they just came in and did their job and did it really, really well.
Anything else? All right, thanks, guys.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.